They'll learn to appreciate it. Jake brushes me off. We'll have tasting evenings, that kind of thing. He addresses Clive and Simon. We'll definitely make an order, guys. It's just a question of how much. I feel a shaft of panic. We can't make an order on the spot, especially in Mom's absence. Jake, maybe we should talk about this first, Avenger? Nothing to talk about, he shoots back, his eyes clearly telling me. Shut up. Oh god, even though the ravens are batting their wings in my face, I have to persevere for Mom. It's just, my voice is wavering again, and I clear my throat. Our customers come here for sensible value for money products. They don't buy luxury food items. Well, maybe we have to educate them. Snaps Jake. Teach them. Get their mediocre taste buds used to finer flavors. He grabs a cube of bread, scoops up some of the 5.99 oil, and puts it in his mouth before anyone can say anything. I mean, this is sublime, he says in muffled tones as he chews. It's on a whole different level. It's nutty, it's rich. You can taste the quality. Guys, what can I say? Congratulations, I'm seriously impressed. He holds in a hand, but neither Clive or Climbing takes it. They seem too stunned to move. So which one was that? Says Jake, finally finishing his mouthful. Was it the most expensive? There's silence. I can't look at anyone. Every fiber of me is cringing for Jake. But kudos to the posh to have impeccable manners. Not a flicker runs over Clive's face as he immediately, deftly saves the situation. Not quite sure which one that was, he says to Simon, his brow wrinkled. I'm not sure either. Simon swiftly takes his cue. I think the dishes have been mixed up, maybe. So, probably our fault for bringing so many. Absolutely, chimes in Simon. They all start to taste the same. They're being so kind to Jake, while he's totally oblivious, that I want to say, thank you, posh guys. Thank you for being so nice to my brother when he doesn't even know it. But of course I don't. Simon and Clive glance at each other and tactically seem to agree to wrap up. We all keep smiling and chatting as they pack their stuff and suggest that we have a chat and they'll be in touch. As they drive away from the front of the shop, Jake and I both draw a breath to speak, but he gets in first. Well done, Fixie, he says, looking annoyed. You scared them away. Nice work. Look, Jake, I'm sorry, I begin, then curse myself for apologizing. Why do you... I always do that. I just... I really think... I know what you think. He cuts me off dismissively. But I'm the one who's trying to be strategic about the future of the shop here. Bigger, better, high-end, profitable. Yes, but 95 quid for one bottle of olive oil, Jake. I appeal to him. You can't be serious. Why not? He snaps. Harrods stock it. I don't even know what to say to this. Harrods? I'm aware of Greg glancing our way, and I hastily paced on a smile. Dad would kill us for airing family disputes on the shop floor. Jakey, I turned to see Layla, Jake's girlfriend, coming into the store wearing an adorable yellow full-skirted dress and sunglasses on her head. Sure, Layla always reminds me of Bambi. She has long, spindly legs and wears high wedge sandals that clip-clop like hooves, and she peers at the world through her long eyelashes as though she's not sure if it's about to shoot her. She's very sweet, and I can't possibly argue with Jake in front of her. Not just because she's sweet, but because family first. Layla isn't family, not actual family, not yet. She's been going out with Jake for 3 years. They met in a club, and I've never seen them argue. Lilia doesn't seem the arguing type. Although she must get angry with Jake sometimes. She's never mentioned it, though. In fact, she once said to me, Jake's a real softy, isn't he? And I nearly fell over backward. Jake? A softie? Hi, Layla. I say, kissing her. She's as thin and tiny as a child. In fact, I'm amazed she can hold all those glossy carrier bags. Been shopping? I've been treating the missus, says Jake loftily. We got mom's present, too. Jake always calls Lila the missus, although they're not even engaged. I don't know if that's a. I don't know what that means either way, but whatever. I sometimes wonder if she minds, but then I've never known Layla to mind about anything. Once Jake arrived at the shop for a family meeting, and it was only after an hour that we realized he'd left Layla in the car to watch out for traffic wardens. She wasn't annoyed at all. She'd just been sitting scrolling through her phone, humming to herself. When Mom explained, "Jake, how could you leave Layla like that?" She shrugged and said she offered. Now Layla dangles a shiny Christian Dior shopping bag at me, and I inspect it with a small pang. I can't afford to buy Mom Christian Dior perfume. Still, she likes sanctuary stuff too, which is what I bought her. And now just the thought of Mom is calming me down. I don't need to worry about any of this, of course. Mom will sort it out. She'll talk to Jake in that firm, calm way she has. She won't let him order silly business. Olive oil money, olive oil. Mom runs the family, the home, the business, basically everything. She's our CEO, our anchor. When Dad suddenly died of a heart attack, it was like something exploded in her. It was as if all the negative energy of her grief circled around into a determination that this wouldn't destroy the business, or the family, or anything. She's powered us all through the last 9 years, and she's learned Zumba, and no one makes flaky pastry like she does. She's amazing. She channels says she channels Dad in everything she does. Damn. Wow. And he talks to her every night, which sounds weird, but I believe her. I don't know why it sounds weird to you. I mean, it's just something if you like somebody. I don't know how it works, but you would think that they're in your life in that way if they're gone on the earth, Whatever, though. You can say it's weird, I guess. It is a little bit. I mean, in 9 years, but, you have to, I don't know, maybe be the way you are, which is, maybe it's weird to you, though. All right, she's normally in this shop from dusk till dawn, until dusk. The only reason she's not here now is it's her birthday party and this evening, and she wanted the day off to cook. And yes, some women of her age or any age would let other people cook for them on their birthday. Not Mom. She made sausage rolls, Waldorf salad, and apple pie every August 2nd since I can remember. It's tradition. We're big on tradition as far as we fars. By the way, I sorted out your car repair bill for you, Jake says to Layla. I rang the guy, I said. You've been messing my girlfriend around. Try again. He backed out on everything. Jake, gasped Layla, you're my hero. And then I think you should upgrade, Jake adds carelessly. Let's get you a newer model. We'll look at the weekend. Oh, Jakey, Layla's eyes glow and she turns to me. Isn't he the sweetest? Yes. I smile feebly at her. Totally. At this moment, Morag and her customer, a middle aged woman, come up to the till. Immediately, Jake switches into top customer service mode, beaming at her and asking, Did you find everything you need? Ah, paring knife. Now, I'm afraid I will have to ask you a delicate question. Are you over 18? But then, of course, he had to ask that question, didn't he? You know why. The knife. Yes, of course. Sure. Also, what's your phone number? Because, it's important information. All right, enough. Stop. Get some help. All right. The woman giggles and blushes, and even I crack a smile. Jake's pretty charming when he wants to be. As she leaves, we all say goodbye several times and smile until the door closes. Then Jake gets his car keys out of his pocket and starts swinging them around his finger. The way he's done ever since he first got a car. I know what I want to say to him. It's almost as if I can see the words forming in front of me in a thought bubble. Articulate, passionate words about the business, about what we do, about Dad. But somehow I can't seem to get the words out of this thought bubble into the air. Jake's face is distant, and I know better than to interrupt him. Layla is poised like me, waiting, her eyebrows anxiously linked together. She's so pretty, Layla. Pretty and gentle, never judges anyone. The thing she takes most seriously in life is manicures. Because that's her business and her passion. But she doesn't even blink at my tiny nails, let alone sneer at them. She just accepts everyone for who they are, Jake included. Finally, Jake starts swinging the keys and comes to. I have no idea what kinds of thoughts have been fixing him. Even though I grew up with him, I really don't understand Jake very well. Same, I can relate to some of that, but I can't say who. It'd be weird. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I feel like if you don't actually know your sibling, then yeah, you would write that down. But I actually kind of knew my siblings kind of well, at least. We'll head over to the house then, he says. Help Mom out. By help Mom out, I know he means get us a beer and turn on Sky Sports, but I don't challenge him. Okay, I say, see you there. Our house is only 10 minutes walk from the shop. Sometimes it feels like one is an extension of the other. And I'm turning back to sort out a display of table mats, which has gone wonky when Layla says, when are you going to wear, Fixie? In excited tones, as if we're going to the school prom. Dunno, I say puzzled. A dress, I suppose? Nothing special. It's Mom's birthday party. It'll be friends and neighbors and Uncle Ned. I mean, I want to look nice, but it's not exactly the grand embassy ball. Oh, right, Layla seems perplexed. So you're not going to? Not what? Huh? I just thought because she trails off meaningfully, as though I know exactly what she's talking about. yeah, I can imagine. Because what? I peer at her. Fucking ass! This ass! The fucking reason! I'm sorry, it's just like, yeah, I get it. Pixie's got a point, right? Like, nah, she didn't scream, of course, but peer at her, and Layla suddenly swivels on her cloppy heel to Jake. Jakey, she says in her version of a reproving tone, basically still an adoring simper. Haven't you told her? Oh, that, right. Jake rolls his eyes and glances at me. Ryan's back, but like, it's like, we gotta ask Jake. It's so cringe. I'm like, what? I stare at him, frozen. I can't speak. Because my lungs have seized up and her brain has already started analyzing the word back. Like a relentless computer program. Back? What does back mean? Back to the UK? Back home? Back to me? No, not back to me. Obviously, not back to me. He's back in the country, elaborates Layla, her eyes soft with empathy. It never worked out with that American girl. He's coming to the party, and he was asking about you after you, which means about you, I think. I'm not sure. Woo! Things get spicy. All right, this second chapter is more like nuance, which I like. It's like the writer. It's not like they're mature, but like they have like more expansive, like sensations, and like it's not as like clumpy or whatever. It's like it has more like that. Like I might read the next chapter too, the third one, chapter 3. But yeah, it's not as judgmental. I feel like it's just more like open, and you can see more of the characters, not development, because it's more space in the phrases. You can't just describe everything as detailed now, which is great because it makes me feel more at ease with this writer's style. Because this writer is very assertive and aggressive, forward, like So you have to like read the chapter. It picks up. I knew it would pick up. Like, as in, I would like to read it more as it went on because the person wouldn't be so pointed at what she's saying. So yeah, good chapter. Damn though. So Ryan's back. Our former flame. I'm not sure. Ooh, don't we wish our former flames were back? Huh? Well, time to say deuces, and I'll catch you in the next chapter. Peace out. pressing pause, bro. Just go. My phone's just bugged, bro. I swear. Just always lags and pauses. Alright, I'm out. Bye. Hopefully it's by this time. It still won't turn off. What the heck? Turn off! Turn off! I'm clicking it a million times. How many? What are you kidding me, bro? What is going on? Maybe I'll wipe it down. Well, I'm gonna hit myself. Hey, shut up. Can't even get it off, man. Turn off. What is going on here? I'm turning off from the off button. Alright, I think this is bio.